Hello. Mr. Bonds.
Oh, Mr. Bonds.
Mr. Bonds.
We have ways of making you walk, Mr.
Oh,
Bonds.
more like.
No, it's a Barry Bonds joke. Hey, we got 2 beers today.
Didn't. Oh, maybe I could.
To put it more accurately, we have 1 beer.
Yesterday.
And 1 cider.
Oh, you just showed the bottom of the beer instead of.
And 1 cider.
Ugh.
Forbidden fruits.
Didn't.
Our version of a snake bite. You know, okay, a snake bite is cider and beer mixed together.
Oh no.
One of my friends told me, and I believed him when I was like 18, that snake bites were actually illegal because they were like so good, people didn't know when to stop. Why every time we start the video, cats have to go crazy? So they are not illegal. This is, I've gone backwards accidentally. This is fresh apple. Oh!
Ruka.
Don't make her do Kate Pogchamp again. Fresh apple cider crafted from organic apples marries a medium-bodied Belgian ale. Yes, this beer counts for your apple today. I don't know if that's true. Pours, this is like the smallest biography. Pours a golden hay color with a thin, quickly dissipating white head, aromas of tart, apple, and hints of pink bubblegum inform a medium-bodied brew with a champagne-like mouthfeel. Flavors of bright apples layered with a subtle spice and sweet pear. Finish is dry.
Smells.
I guess,
Someone asked, where can I buy this coaster? And I don't think you can. We bought it from the Phillips Brewery, located in Victoria, BC, Canada. So, unfortunately, I don't think you could buy them from online. I think you have to go to the brewery, or you can search.
Well, it looks like they're from Stump Ginnery.
Yeah.
So you might be able to get them there.
STUMP Coastal Forests, but I don't think it will focus that because it's focusing on our face.
They are nice coasters, though. And every time I come out here, I'm like, it smells real woody.
Yeah, it's real wood and it smells really good, and I don't know, it goes well with your beer, man.
Cloudy, like little bits floating in there.
What?
Oh, it smells like a Belgian beer mixed with apple juice.
Really? I'm not smelling that much of apple juice.
Maybe it's because we homebrewed our own cider in university.
Yeah, there's some stuff.
So I have like
I got anything floating in there.
Oh, I see them.
Really?
Yeah, they're floating in there. I got a distinct nose for like
Wait, let me switch
alcoholic
it up.
apples. Even though ours was basically just gasoline.
Oh, yours is much stronger apple smell.
Sure, you want to trade?
Yeah.
Alright. Whoa, geez there. Forbidden Fruit is a Snowcase exclusive.
Doesn't taste like apple juice, tastes like apple vinegar.
I had to pour it down the sink. This guy's always pouring his beer down the sink.
Davey!
I love beer, but I poured this one down the sink. Gorgeous.
Pouring beer out hurts my soul, but this one was terrible. Cider and beer, bless Brewery.
Look, I enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. Good effort. This guy had 2 comments, but one is like a bit larger.
I don't think so. That's capital.
No, it's the same dudes. Sorge and Sorge.
Oh, I thought you meant the font is larger.
Now I know why I like chick flicks. I enjoyed this, and then I went and drank yesterday's stout. Yo, dog, let's stop perpetuating the stereotype that cider is a girl's drink. It's a drink for everyone.
It's girl's drink and a mouth fox. Mouth fox.
Michael L. Fox loves Palm Bay. That like pre-mixed vodka cooler stuff.
And all the fruity stuff.
Basically like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Nothing wrong with that.
What do you think of that, Kate?
I actually like it more and more I drink it.
I gotta admit, it's a little tart for me, but it's not bad.
Very tarty, that's for sure. But compared to the first sip, the second sip is better than the first sip. Tastes like someone spilled apple vinegar, kind of very lightly lightly, a little bit of apple vinegar in a light beer.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Oh.
That seems succinct.
7.5 out of 10.
It's also 7.1 out of 100 when it comes to alcohol by
That's why I
volume
give a higher mark.
It's okay. To be fair, I don't have much of a taste for cider, even though I can smell the alcoholic apples a mile away. The stuff we made in university was just
better?
No, it was so much worse. It was like the canned, like 2-liter cans of apple juice. You buy like 20 of those.
Can?
You know, 2-liter cans, and you use like a bottle opener. Like the one that we have that's like got the...
Why is it in the can? Is it...
Because it's from like the Second World War, basically.
Oh, okay.
So it's like canned apple juice from concentrate. You pour 20 of those in a big, I forget what it's called. It's some kind of like decanter thing.
Right.
And then
Tub.
add yeast. And then you just let it go for like...
Let it go.
40 days. 6 weeks, or thereabouts.
Wow.
And then you put it in 2-liter bottles, you scavenge from your recycling bin, and let it sit for another week to get carbonated. This is better, but ours packed a punch. You never knew, we didn't have the...
You don't know the alcohol percentage of yours.
We didn't know the alcohol percentage. You can buy like a hydrometer and figure it out, but we were too lazy.
Yeah.
So
it could have been 20%.
Every batch, you'd like on-crack it, and then you drink like a glass, you'd be like, I'm feeling pretty buzzed. This could be like an 11% cider. But the reason we did it, so cheap. It was like $1 per liter and time.
Yeah, we'll never do that.
No, that was a college phase.
I think that is a college phase thing.
We saved a lot of money, and
I would do it.
It was a
college.
cool craft experience. It was like you're making your own stuff.
I would totally do it if I was in university.
If you're in college or university and you like to drink,
but you're tight on budget.
Admittedly, it doesn't last that long unless you have like a whole brewery. If you're drinking beer, you know, the cider, 40 liters of cider is, I mean, it's not, we would live in a house of 7 people. It's not going to last you that long, but it's really cheap. You buy like that 40-liter vessel, it was like $80. And then it's the cost of the apple juice. The yeast is naturally occurring.
Yeah. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah, we should. I want to try one more of these.
Oh, you didn't rate yours, though.
Oh, I give this a flat 5 out of 10.
That's alright.
It's not bad, necessarily.
You're not giving it a higher one because it's 7.1%?
No, Phillips has their own. They've got a lot of high percentage stuff, so no free marks for that from me.
And supposedly today's beer is Blue Buck.
This is Blue Buck.
This is the staple of Phillips. If you ever get Phillips beer where you live, it will be Blue Buck, other than anything.
It's their most popular beer,
Yes.
I would have to guess.
Even the cap is blue.
You can get, this is the beer, this is not going to be Snowcase exclusive. You can buy this in individual cans, bottles, you can get growler fills, find it at any pub in Vancouver and Victoria at least. I don't know about all of BC, but... okay, Blue Buck is a legendary beast around these parts and has been known to grant those who see him good fortune, or at least a great tasting beer. Contrary to most legends, the Buck was not one of our original brews, but was brewed for the Victoria Folk Fest back in 2007 to keep festival goers cool in the hot afternoon sun. I think I remember this.
Yeah, I do.
It was originally christened under a different name in honor of the old 1965 Chevy Matt would deliver beer in all summer. Unfortunately, not everyone was thrilled with the moniker, and since we prefer fermentation to litigation, we opted to exchange the auto for some antlers and the Blue Buck was born. Pours a light amber color with a straw head, soft aromas of citrus and pine with a slight toasted caramel undertone. Has a light and balanced mouthfeel with a crisp and refreshing finish. We're probably not going to pour this into a glass. I've had at least 20 of these in my life.
Yeah.
So you can grab a Buck almost any way you want it. Year-round in 6-packs, canned 6-packs, tall cans, permanent member of our Showcase mix pack.
It's, if Phillips will, basically, this would be the, I don't know how to,
this is like your cold cut combo from Starbucks, or from Subway. This is your Big Mac from McDonald's.
Yeah, this is basically the iPhone from Apple.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ding. Yep, that's the Blue Buck.
Yep. It's good.
I like Blue Buck. Whenever I go to a restaurant, I order Blue Buck. It's has a little bit of hop, but it's very well mixed with malty flavored beer than hoppy beer. If I have to give if this is the maltiest beer and this is the hoppiest beer, it's close to this.
I don't know. I think it's partly it's because this leaves an interesting kind of a calibration for the mouth. I feel like this is super sweet right now. It's super malty, but I think it's partly because of the tartness of this kind of priming me for it.
It's not malty, it's not malt beer, it's not hop beer, but it's close to malt than hop, I think.
I definitely agree with that.
That's what the meter was basically showing.
No, I see.
I
thought you were in the middle.
No, it's a well mixture of malt and a hop, but the hop is the secondary and malt is the primary.
Blue Buck's good. There's nothing wrong with it. The only reason I'm a little disappointed is because it's the last Friday of the Snowcase. You think when it comes to Snowcase, I expect 24th, 23rd to be cool, and then I expect the Fridays and Saturdays to be interesting because people don't work the next day.
Right.
That's when you expect a train wreck or something like that. This is it's kind of a disappointing Friday because we could just go across the street and get one. But it's still a good beer.
I knew when they gave us the shuttle bus and train wreck next to each other and Black Jackal, it was Black Jackal, shuttle bus and train wreck. It was just next to each other. It's just I was worried. I was worried if they're gonna kind of coming too soon.
We run out of steam.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself.
But maybe they're tricking us right now.
To worry about it?
Well, they gave us a cider, which is cool. This is nothing against the cider or the snake bite. It's interesting. Then they gave us a beer we could have gotten anywhere, and everyone who gets a Snowcase will have had Blue Bucks before in their life, probably. And then tomorrow's beer, not to spoil it, we've had it before. It's good. It's not that exciting. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they just blow us out of the water.
Maybe, but not. Wait. We have a week before.
Well, today's Friday.
Yeah.
We have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we have 6 left.
I'm guessing last 3 should be amazing.
I think it's unrealistic to be the last 5 are going to be incredible.
Because we haven't had 9-something point percent, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
10% and 9-something point and then 8-something point and then 7 point something. So
the Black Jackals were 8.
I think there are 2 8s.
Okay, so there's another one. Well, the shuttle bison is 8 too.
Okay, so we got all the 8.
Trainwreck is 10.
Yeah, there's only 1 10.
So there's 1 9 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's 1 9 there.
I mean, it's not even just about the alcohol percentage. It's interesting stuff.
Yeah, of course.
But I am happy this is 7.1.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I definitely would never get it again. But what do you think of Blue Buck? What would you... Not this Blue Buck in general. What would you give it?
Oh, man. I say 8.5. It's not something a special or special occasion or anything like that. It's just very well enjoyable time with Blue Buck.
I can't really... Actually, I can. I'll try to regionalize it. Blue Buck is to Vancouver and Victoria as Sam Adams is to Boston.
Okay.
If you're in Boston. It's the beer that every bar has, but it's good. It's not just not to insult any beers, but it's not just Coors Light or something.
Right.
It's Yuengling is to Pittsburgh. It's Mill Street Organic is to Toronto. It's Max Gold is to Korea.
I don't think maybe Case. Well, what was
Cass?
it? Cass.
Cass. I tried it when I was.
No,
they're all bad. When I was in San Francisco, we went to a Korean izakaya place, a hof, I guess, basically. And then I was trying to impress David, who I was with.
Yeah.
And I was I'll order some Korean beers, and then I ordered in Korean.
Well, I was at the pop chop already.
And I was I'll have 2 Cass in Korean.
Whoa.
And then she's we don't serve Cass. And I was like, that's a great choice. And I was like, what do you have? And she's like, oh, we have like Guinness and Anchor Steam and like Chain Breaker. And I was like, okay, we'll take like 2 Chain Breakers.
Did you say it in Korean though?
Not that part, but the first part, like, 안녕하세요.
Did you say 카스 2병 주세요?
실례합니다. 카스 2개 주세요.
2병.
No, I want 2. I want 2 of the noun.
No, it has to be in a bottle.
No, glass.
Glass is
Yeah.
2 병. I don't know. For beer, you never say 2개.
We
That's
said
weird.
2개 all the time.
Well, cause you're
I did it all
foreigner.
for the 2개. Come on, the 2개.
It's cause you're foreigner, man. It's 2병. It's the.
실례합니다.
Oh my god.
화장실 어디예요?
저기요, 여기.
Yeah.
화장실 저기 있어요.
안녕하세요. 주변?
Oh my god. 마크토쿠.
No.
Oh, you just gave money away or something. Threw money.
Cholula. Bali.
아 저기. 저기 가.
저기 가.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah, 저기 가. It's like go away or like go that way kind of.
앉아.
Sit down.
Of course.
저기 가. That's really good.
저기 가.
Yeah, oh my god, you're Korean.
My cadence is getting pretty good, huh?
But why is your voice so high though? 저기 가. Sounds like female.
You know what it probably is that every time I hear someone speak Korean,
It's
on
me?
like it's you or it's your mom or it's on like a Korean drama and they always speak a little higher because my voice is kind of deep.
Well, cause they're all females.
But then whenever I hear like a deep voice Korean actor, it's always like they're playing like King Sejong.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know a sentence to say, but it's always a deep voice Korean actor is always like angry.
You can say like mama.
Just killed a man.
It was like manguki I forgot.
Angogi.
It has been so long that I watched the traditional Korean drama. It's like
장소주
어,
두개 주세요. 발리.
what was it? It was just 한국이 만극하옵나이다.
What do you have me saying that?
Say 만극.
Well, tell me what it means before I say it. I don't want to like look at the camera and say like fuck the police or something.
No, it's very old Korean that nobody says it anymore. It's only in like 1600 Korean. It's basically only towards the king saying, it's my fault kind of. That is my fault. Like all
한국이
만극하옵나이다.
망고가옵니다.
만극하옵나이다.
하움?
만극하옵나이다.
Oh my god, there's like at first I thought it was like 3 syllables, but it's like 12.
만극하옵나이다. Ma. It's
Okay.
like no fault is on you.
What's
'cause you're
the
king.
Korean syllable that is
But there's nothing like that in Korean.
I hear it all the time.
What?
They'll be like, especially like
Maybe
when,
they're not Korean.
No, when older Korean people talk, they'll be like Korean, and I'm like,
What the heck?
and then people, the Korean teachers
Maybe
we
they're
taught
just
with,
laughing, like,
the Korean
like
teachers we
this.
taught with in Korea were like, yeah, that's something like only old Korean people do. They go in the middle of their sentence.
They're just trying to spit.
I don't think so. I think it's like an actual like there's an accented.
There's
emphasis there.
nothing like that. There's no Korean word that you use to throw.
You shouldn't double down too hard
I
because
know.
you know the Korean language, but this might be a Korean slang. This might
I know all the slang.
This might be like a Daejeon thing. Only people in Daejeon do that.
I know most of Saturi as well.
This could be an Ulsan thing.
I watch TV, Korean TV.
This could be a Gyeonggi-do.
Is this supposed to be like? Is this something like cake or something like?
Cake,
Yes, cake.
cake,
Cake. That's
computer.
yeah. That's the only thing that's close to it. I don't know anything that's got. That's why when I was learning German, I was having so much trouble because the throat sound was really hard.
Throat Sounds is my favorite Beach Boys album. I'm picking up good vibe. She's giving me the.
Oh my god.
Ruka did not enjoy that sound.
I wonder what it is. Now I want to know. Maybe the chat, I have some Korean viewers there, so they'll let me know.
What is the throat clearing sound that ajumas make
When
they are complaining? I thought it was a peculiarity of my mother-in-law to sound like she was hawking up phlegm when complaining about something. I just want to let people know, because you said, no, it doesn't exist. This guy's complaining about the exact same thing. My question is this connected to some letter, like U or ha? Because it sounds as if she's using it within a word instead of just making a sound. I don't know if it's just used by older women or not, but I have heard 2 women use it. Also, I would like to know in what context it's used. The only thing I know is when you're emphasizing that something is big.
큰 거 주세요. That's just like emphasize. That is not grammatically correct. Because instead of like, could you give me a big cabbage? They would say, you would be saying, could you give me a big cabbage, right? But then the ajumma would be emphasized like, no, not 큰 거 주세요. It's like.
Okay, this is so good. Non-Koreans are the best to ask about this vocal phenomenon, as I found most Koreans have no idea what you're talking about.
It's not like a word. It's just like 큰 거 주세요. It's just like, oh no, I don't want a big sandwich. I want a big sandwich. And then you'd be asking, what is the E sound in English? And you'd be like, E sound.
Yeah, I guess it's a tough question.
There's no word for that.
Mystery solved.
Yeah.
Now whenever, if I ever hear Ryan, I'm gonna be like, oh snap, that's not good.
It sounds.
That's not like Ryan is so nice.
No, you would be big peanuts or something. 큰.
Gochu.
Yeah.
Kun gochu.
Oh my god.
I know just enough Korean to get by.
Yeah.
Gochu is a little pepper.
What's a slang?
It's a chili pepper.
Yeah.
It's like calling it a dingle or something.
Exactly. It's a slang.
I give Blue Buck, to deviate from our earlier conversation, I think it's a solid, it's a 7. If you go to a bar and they don't have any...
7? What the fuck? I thought you were giving it out of 5.
Oh, I am. No, I'll give it a 3.5. That's fair. If you go to a bar, they don't have anything new or particularly amazing that you're interested in, you get a Blue Buck and you go, that's okay.
You cannot go wrong with that.
I would be disappointed. This is like your safety beer.
Yeah.
This is like the best college in your state instead of being able to go to Harvard or something.
But if you give Blue Buck and then if you give, I don't know, some shit beer, I'll be like, oh my god, Blue Buck is a holy grail.
It is affected by what you drink before and after.
Because I never really drank shitty beer up until the indie party. In the Seattle.
Most people start at shitty beer. You've gone on a weird trajectory.
That is not true. If you think about the scotch, you would rather have a scotch, right? It lasts you longer.
It does not last you longer.
It lasts you longer, man.
It does not last you longer. Not if you're drinking like most college students drink.
Well, I don't know what most college students drink, but the scotch lasts you longer, and in a way, if you think about that, it's cheaper that way. And scotch, you don't go into a wrong area. It's usually, if you follow good brands, they're good.
Yeah, you can get some, at least in Canada. I mean, that's one thing I like about Canada. It sucks that the alcohol tax is so high that everything's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But it means that even good stuff is cheap sometimes.
Yeah.
Like for scotch, you can't go lower than like $25 a bottle.
Yeah.
So there's some okay stuff at $25 a bottle. Same with beer. At least in Ontario, you can't go lower than $1 a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
In BC, it's like $1.80, $2, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But like in the US, you can get like a shit beer for like 50 cents a can, in a 40 rack.
Those are the ones that I'm staying away.
That's how you end up drinking 50 Keystone Lights in a weekend or something.
Because not only I won't be able to drink any of that, I would not be able to drink any of that.
she's not joking. She had like a Budweiser, like
Yeah, and
3
I
sips,
felt-
and she's like, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, I felt sick. It was not good. It was
And
just
I
like
was like, sweet, free Budweiser.
so some kind of like water went bad or something.
It made me look like not the best person to do business with because I was holding like 4 beers.
Oh yeah, you did. You're like,
Every kid would try a beer, not like it, and I'd be like, okay.
I'm like, oh, there's a brand.
So yeah, I do indie game stuff on YouTube. Like, it'd be nice to send me your game.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, oh, there's a new brand. I think that's gonna be better. And I open it up and just like, wow, still garble.
They had there was like a Washington State beer I've never seen there that was like PBR for Washington State. It was called like Rainier or something like that, and I was like, this is a little grimy.
It's
Maybe it's actually awesome.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That can. Just looking at it, just like, oh, I don't know why. I think maybe some people try shit beer and then they're kind of like, hey, I don't like beer anymore. But if you try good beer, you might like them.
Rainier has been brewing beer since 1878.
People love them, man.
That's-
I guess I shouldn't call it shit beer then.
That's almost as old as our country.
Yeah. Our country is built with alcohol, basically.
That's fairly true. It's 11 years older than 11 years younger, sorry, I should say, than Canada. There you go. Rainier Lager. It's brewed by Sleeman in Canada. 30 cans. You can get a 60 can
Oh my
rack.
God.
It's $90.
Oh.
Welcome to Canada.
I'm not really happy with that.
Hey, do you guys have any 60 packs of Rainier left? It might not even be Rainier. It could be Rainier or something, but anyway.
Yeah, we should wrap up the video.
Goodbye. It's been fun. Tomorrow's going to be good too.
Did you just do it from your nose?
It's probably like a cultural slight in some places.
Yeah, you should just wait.
Did you know? We'll talk about it next time.
Did you know what?
No, I don't want to make the video stretch on too long.
Well, now you're just ending on a cliffhanger.
I found out in university, like, you know the rock on symbol?
Yeah.
That's like a huge stigma in some cultures because it's like the horns of a bull.
Oh, so it looks like Satan.
No, they take it. It's like you fucked that dude's girlfriend or wife.
What?
For real. If you go like that to another dude, it's like I fucked your wife.
Oh my god! Why would you do that? You want to get punched by that person?
That's what parts of the world are like. You meet some dude on the street, you go, and then you fight him.
Oh my god!
That's what Granville Street's like at 2 a.m.
Wow.
Dude's getting sucker punched. Everyone's going, rock on.
Well, thank God I'm just waving.
That's why when I walk, I just put my hands on my side.
Wait, 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 wait. Beep, 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 beep.
Excuse me,
beep,
sir, can you help me?
beep.
I don't speak English. I don't speak English.
No English.
My mom says I have to go home.
That's way too good of an English when you don't speak English.
Those are the only words I know how to
Me
say.
go home
I was
right
only,
now.
I was only I don't want to be racist.
What do you mean that's racist? Oh my god.
Because I do speak English.
Me go home. Right now.
Bingo, bingo. It's pretty good. All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.